homosexuality is a sin, or Jesus Christ himself never said anything about it himself. As I said earlier, why is it such a fucking big deal if he himself never said anything about it? But let's just say, for argument's sake, that the Bible is true. Okay, let's say the Bible's true. Let's say everything in Noah's Ark and resurrection and Adam and Eve and the what the fuck's it called? The last book of the Bible starts with an R. I can't remember. Anyway, the last book, all of it's true. Revelations, I think. All of it's true. Let's say all of it is true, okay? So what? Let's say all of that is true and God wrote that Bible and it's perfect the way it is and everything else. Okay, fine. So what? Let gay people be evil, sinner, people going to hell, as you believe in. If that's what you really believe, and let's say it's all true, and just for sake of argument, so what? Let gay people be who they want to be. Nobody tells Christians they can't be Christian. And FYI, Christians were one of the most persecuted groups ever. And hello, if you remember what happened, if you know your history at all, those of you out there who are Christian, if you know your history, Christians were not treated very well when they came about as a new sect. And they were trying, they were killed and murdered, and hello, Jesus Christ himself. So they were the outcasts, and they were people who were looked at as nuts and evil or an upstart or whatever. And today, Christians have become the oppressors instead of being the oppressed themselves, thousands of years later. So that is an issue, I think. And I think that even if that's true, let's say the Bible's true, fine. So what? Let gay people be themselves. It's no one else's fucking business. It's no one's business what someone else does in their bedroom. It's certainly not the business of some priest or evangelical Christian or anybody else. Why are they always so fucking interested anyway? They're always so interested in what gay people do sexually or whatever, and they're always saying gay people are so evil and so disgusting and wrong and against nature. Well, I have news for you. Homosexuality is all over nature, FYI. It's all over. Animals are all, there's a bazillion animals that couple up as gay, have gay people, gay animals within their societies or whatever, penguins being one of them. But it's a list of like 100 or something animals that do, or more even. But I know there's at least 100 or something. I read about it. But they exist. It exists in nature. So it is a natural phenomena. And whether it is a quote-unquote sin according to someone's religious beliefs is no one's fucking business. I don't give a shit what your religion states about my sexual orientation. It doesn't mean anything to me because I don't subscribe to your religion. I'm not part of it. It doesn't affect me. I am not going to be judged by your God because I don't believe in your God, nor am I going to be judged by your set of rules or morality because I don't believe in the Bible as being anything other than a nice little novel or whatever. So it doesn't matter what you think about gay people, but yet you stick your nose in our business and you're trying to stick your nose in our bedrooms. What would you like? How would you like it if gay people passed a law, like DOMA, for example, that said you cannot recognize any marriage where a redheaded man is married to a redheaded woman because we don't want to procreate or have them procreate because redheads are disgusting and they're evil and they're an anomaly and they're not meant to be. If they were meant to be, they're a genetic mistake. They're not meant to be. So we need to get rid of all the fucking redheads because they're just evil and disgusting and wrong and they're always mean and just stupid and ugly. So let's just get rid of all the fucking redheads. So let's pass a law that says redheads cannot procreate. Let's do that. Let's just do that, right? Let's just do that. So it's just as absurd to say gay people can't get married because one group of people, or a small minority really, these days it's a minority by the way, cannot stand the fact that gay people want to get married. And gay marriage, as I said, has existed for thousands and thousands of years, and I gave you the examples earlier. So it is no question that gay marriage is going to be legalized. I'm not saying it's going to happen right now, necessarily this June when they make the decision on DOMA and on Proposition A. but it's going to happen in terms of federal recognition someday, no matter what. So essentially and effectively, gay people, if, for example, as I mentioned at the beginning of the show, DOMA, when it is overturned, which it probably will be in June, when it is overturned means that those states that offer gay marriage now, if you're married in those states, then those states have to, the federal government has to recognize those marriages, meaning Social Security, meaning all, every other benefit, taxes, and everything else. So because of that, it's, it means effectively gay people will be able to get married the same way that anybody else is married. It just won't be able to be married recognized by every state, but it will be recognized federally. So whether you like it or not, that's going to happen. I got to take a break. My voice is leaving me again, and I'll be right back. So we're back for the last half hour of the show. If you want to call in and give us your opinion, the number is 323-843-6160. I'm happy to discuss with you your your position on this topic. Hold on, what was I looking for? Where is it? Okay, there it is. Anyway, so I guess I just wrap up the show and say, someone's calling in, and I'm going to wrap up the show and say, kind of sum up what I've been talking about tonight. But so we talked about DOMA, Defense of Marriage Act. We talked about the Bible and gay people, the Bible and homosexuality, the Bible and gay marriage. I have debunked many different, I mean, as much as I can on, the show, but I've debunked many different, with proof, with anecdotes as well, but with proof, hard proof, that there were gay marriages that existed already in society since 1080 and before. So the past, 2,000 years at least, there's been gay marriages. So, and some of those gay people who got married ended up becoming saints. So they're actual saints who were gay, and proven, and it's written about. But they're never talked about, of course, because the Catholic community doesn't want to prove that. But anyway, this is true. This is the truth. And unfortunately, people who say that gay marriages never existed and that it's always been a man and a woman are wrong, because it hasn't always been a man and a woman. It's been a man and a man. It's been a woman and a woman. It's been a man and a woman. So it's been a man and many women. It's been many different definitions of marriage. And religion is not the go-to place to prove that something is or isn't accurate or isn't true, because religion is just simply an opinion. So we've talked about that, and I think most people today, not most, I don't think, I mean statistically, the majority of the country now is in support of gay marriage. The majority of the United States of America is in support of gay marriage, based on many polls. It's always been more, like 54% or whatever, 52% or 56% or whatever, are in favor of gay marriage, and the minority is in against gay marriage. So, we've got a caller. Let's see what they have to say. They're from Dallas as well. Okay, 214, you're on the air. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, I'm on here. I don't know what you guys are speaking about.
Gay marriage. You have something to say about it?
I may. I mean, what's the problem with it?
I don't know. What do you think about it? Do you think it should be illegal or not?
Do I think it should be illegal or not?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the question.
What's your answer?
I don't really have an answer for it as far as should it be illegal or legal. I think it's more as far as about do we have any standards for what is right or wrong?
Well, everybody's got a different opinion of what is morally correct and what's morally incorrect. That's the difference. So you can't base it on morality. You have to base it on what is legally correct and what's legally fair, or not, what under the law, the Constitution, what is and isn't correct. You can't base it on morality, because morality is just an opinion. It's subjective. So you're go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Your sense of morality, for example, is different from someone else. So someone may think that it's fine to marry someone. It's fine to marry someone who's under the age of 18 with their parents' consent, and you may think that's wrong, or vice versa. But so one person has one morality, one person has another, but it's legal, and so therefore it's legal, and so they can still do that. But it's maybe against your morality. And does it affect you? No, it doesn't affect you. So what's the difference?
But does legal or illegal change our morality? So if it's unmoral for me to do something, does making it legal change the fact that it's moral now?
No, not for you. Not for you. You don't have to approve. That's the whole point. You don't have to. That's my point I'm trying to make to you, is that someone who's against gay marriage does not have to approve of gay marriage for gay people to get married, because it has nothing to do with people who don't want to get married to gay people. It only has to do with gay people. It has nothing to do with you. Just because you morally object to it, possibly, it doesn't have any standing legally. What stands legally is what is right for equality, not what is morally correct based on your standards or anybody's standards. So,
but what is right for equality is also an opinion.
What is right for equality is right. No, it's not. And the reason it's not an opinion is because we have laws, we have a constitution, and those things dictate what is and is not legal.